You are now tuned in to Vuh Speaks, the podcast where we speak about photography and other topics. So let's get straight into it. Okay. So what is the goddamn deal? YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, however you're listening to this podcast, what is the goddamn deal? Now, right off the bat, we have a guest with us today. If you are watching this on YouTube, you already see. But I'm going to let him introduce himself.
I want you to do it.
Nah, you
I like the way you talk.
It's loud.
I'm Demetrius Harmon. Or MEECHONMARS, you know. If you know me in my past life. That was my slave name.
What?
It was.
Like, what? All right, so what is it that you do, Meech?
I do a little bit of everything. You know, motivational speaking.
Okay.
Comedy.
Okay.
Sometimes creative direction.
Okay.
I guess that's what I want to venture into. I also have a clothing brand.
Okay.
But that's about it.
You want to do creative directing?
Yeah, I see things a lot. Like whenever I hear things or just text message, like I'm a visual person, so like I just feel like I could bring something to the table with that shit.
Like as far as what, or you don't know?
Probably like videos.
Videos?
Yeah, but also like even say like with like I want to like I want to make TV and shit like that. I want to play a big part in the creative direction of it. Like I don't want to just write a script. Like whenever I write shit, it's hella descriptive because I see it. You know what I'm saying? So I try to do my best at getting people to see exactly what I see.
I seen one of your scripts. I read one of your scripts before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, damn, nigga, I'm in this. I was like, bro, this is very descriptive.
It's this book I read called Giovanni's Room. And I think that's what made me realize that's something I like. It's like being really, because I never really wrote my stuff down before. Like even say like when me and Angela would do skits, I always saw how I wanted to look, how I wanted it to feel, but it was in my mind. And like me and Angela have like this weird telekinesis to where I don't really gotta explain much to him. I just gotta explain the idea, and he'll see it too.
I feel you.
But realizing like if I'm fucking working with you and I'm working with like 10 actors, I really have to do my best at explaining it
what you see
as intricate. Like there's no such thing as like, I mean it can be, I guess, with acting, like if I put too much focus on the dialogue and how the actor responds, shit like that, because that should feel natural. But I guess like when it comes to it was a foggy day and this is at 7, you know what I'm saying, like those type of descriptions really work with setting the mood and just setting the tone for people to understand where they are and getting to that moment.
Okay, I feel that you could do that 100%. But anyway, as far as the last podcast, I appreciate everybody for tuning into the last podcast, feedback and all that. We're going to get straight into this podcast for real. Y'all know I like to talk like 6-7 minutes before I even talk about what we talking about and shit like that. I feel like this podcast going to have like a lot of just, it's not scripted at all. None of my podcasts are scripted, but this is, nigga, play too much. Like, y'all think I'm childish, bro? Like,
I got a blanket.
Goddamn, this podcast is going to be about, well, basically we just talking about just like the pressure that I guess society or social media put on people to continue to create things that they want to see, for real. Just to create, because you was doing skits and shit on the internet. Yeah. And now you're kind of like venture past that. Yeah. And you want to, dive into new shit, make a name for yourself in something other than Meech the funny nigga.
Yeah, definitely.
How is that like? How do people react to that? Because I do be seeing niggas on Twitter like bring back the skits. Like, and that shit got to be frustrating. Like trying to move past something niggas just like, no, nigga, you're this. And if this is all I see you as, do this, nigga, and that's it.
I think like for me, it's a little bit easier because like, when I stopped doing skits for a while, I changed my name. Like if I was MEECHONMARS and I was trying to be a motivational speaker, it's like, oh damn.
Right.
It's not a division, but now it's like, it's people who met me as Demetris Harmon, and the first thing that they met me for, like when literally the day I changed my name is the day I posted the first like speech I did.
Oh, okay.
And that shit went viral, so it was people meeting me for the first time as a whole package versus just a percentage of me.
Right.
But like it definitely is a thing when people come up to me in person like, bro, you used to make them skits, bro. Whatever happened? Like,
Yeah.
I'm eating dinner and nigga like, bro, I used to see you on the timeline all the time. Like, what do you even do now? What do I even do now, nigga? What you mean? Like, goddamn, if I ain't making niggas laugh, I ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga said it like you was homeless.
Dog, I don't even see you around no more. I just fell off. Like, goddamn, you know. But like, I think for me, it's like, it's just hard because you want that same support,
Right.
but you gotta realize too, like, people. It's on the consumer to like really pick who they like and why they like them.
Right.
Because a lot of people say, like, a lot of my friends that do like skits or like, you know, like come from the same era.
Yeah.
Say for example, like niggas would go viral for like one. Say like Shiggy, like when Shiggy went viral, it was like, nigga, do that,
right?
Do that. Not
Just
knowing
dance.
Shiggy didn't like realizing Shiggy didn't have hella comedy skits, shit like, or he might want other shit he want to do.
Yeah.
But because this is what I know you
Come
from.
closer a little bit to Mike.
But because this is what I know
Not
you
that
from.
close. Not that close. My bad.
But because this is what I know you for, this is all I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go to fucking Taco Bell, you want some tacos.
Yeah.
When they try to do breakfast, it's like, hey, what you doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
But them niggas really wanted to make some breakfast and see how that hit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so as an artist, it's very conflicting because you get to a certain point and you receive all this love and it feel good.
Right.
And then you try to do something else that's another part of you, and you feel like people don't love that that part of you equally as they do something else to you. So you feel like you only can be as honest with yourself and portray yourself a certain way on your platform.
That shit kind of hard too though, because like you want motherfuckers to like you for you and everything that you do, not just one thing you do. Like when I was only posting like my gun photos and shit, then I'm like, I like go to California and I post a picture of a mountain and shit. Niggas be like, what is this? But it's like, bro, I'm an artist. Like outside of everything, like I'm an artist. And it's crazy because like that shit could really get to you, because you would be like, that shit have niggas in the mindset that like I can only do this or I should only do this. And like if Drake just came out and he was just like singing and shit like that, then he tried to rap and niggas didn't. I'm pretty sure it was niggas who wasn't open to that at first. But when you keep doing it, niggas just like, all right, bet. This is who he is. And you know what I'm saying? Some niggas start to respect it. But at first, niggas, I only want to hear Drake sing. I don't, what the fuck is this rapping shit? This nigga think he a rapper? No, nigga sing. So that shit to some people could be like, I don't even want to try to do something new because niggas ain't gonna fuck with it. That shit's scary to like, not even like rebrand yourself, like how, not really saying you rebranded yourself, but like
the whole left.
Yeah, like just doing something else, like literally something else.
Yeah.
Other than what you are known for.
Yeah. It's terrifying. But I think too, like, I think I didn't venture into say like when I was just talking about how I want to like do a TV show or some shit like that. Like that's scary shit.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's like, all right, y'all like this medium from me, like y'all like comical shit or y'all like me talking about historical shit or whatever
right
I'm doing. Y'all used to me doing something like that, so let me do a long form version of it.
Right.
Niggas would be like, I don't want that shit from you, you know what I'm saying? And then that's gonna hurt more. Like that fear kicked in. I think that also pushed me away from it, because it was like, to be honest, I was scared.
Right.
Still am for real of like, fuck, what if I get my all of this shit and
niggas
ain't fucking with it?
Yeah.
Cause I done seen niggas really
scared
the shit out of me.
My bad.
I done seen niggas really care about some shit.
Yeah.
And niggas be like, no, we want them. I miss when this nigga was doing this. You know what I'm saying? Or like, say like even like artists, like musicians.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like niggas would stop doing drugs. Like niggas make their best album when they was fucked up, depressed, $10 to their name.
Yeah. And
then they get clean. They living a better life, and now they want to pursue like this, or like this is just where their mind is now. And it's like, I miss you better when you was fucked up. Like what?
Yeah.
It's a crazy thing to think.
Yeah. That shit sucked though. I just talked about that on the last podcast. Not like to that extent, but like niggas really like you when like you at your lowest. I feel like niggas feel like you, cause like when I was taking all those gun photos and like really putting out all that shit and like in the trenches, like that's what my persona was and shit like that. I feel like I've met niggas and they're like, nigga, I thought you was mean. Like they'd meet me and be like, bro, I thought you was mean. And it's like, why? Like just because all the gun photos. Like nigga, these are photos I took, not even of me. How am I mean? but they just thought like I was a different nigga. You know what I'm saying? To be in that environment and stuff like niggas just assume that I'm this different nigga. So when I was taking those fuck, like nigga, I was fucked up. I didn't have shit. I wasn't working. I didn't have nothing. Niggas like that shit though. They like when niggas don't have nothing. As soon as you start like trying to make a name for yourself or trying to rebrand or do something different, niggas like hold up, nigga, hold on. Like how you said MEECHONMARS was your slave name.
That's what was my slave name. Cause I wasn't
like,
free. I didn't like myself before
yeah.
I was like I didn't like, cause niggas didn't like me fully.
Yeah.
And I thought that's what I had to be. I was like, I always gotta be funny. Everything I post gotta be funny.
Yeah.
I'm sending niggas my tweets before I tweet them. Like, yeah, what you think it is? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It was a freedom that came when I accepted myself, and it was like I accept myself first. Everybody else gotta accept me after.
Right. I feel that.
That was hard.
Yeah, bro.
That was a hard statement.
Shit don't be this. I just don't. For me, it's like, cause I do photography, bro. But niggas nowadays, photography ain't like what it used to be. Back when niggas didn't have social media.
What you mean?
Like when niggas didn't have social media, you are who, like, bro. I don't know how niggas knew about other photographers back then. Probably through newspapers, shit like that. Like Time, like magazines and shit like that. Niggas didn't have like a image to uphold for real. But like nigga, now niggas is on Twitter. Like I tweet, like I'm not just a nigga who like get on Twitter and I'm like only photography. Like I'm a regular person.
You have your opinions and shit on
yeah, right. So it's like now niggas see you for something else. Like you're not just a photographer now, and just like it's a lot different. Like it's not just this nigga's a photographer, he take photos. Now niggas think they know you because of like the shit you say online and shit like that.
That's the worst shit ever, though. Yeah, that's the worst shit ever. That like, I don't know. The internet is like such a. I don't even know where to start. It's just crazy that like people can like think they know you. Yeah. Because of that, you know what I'm saying? Like in a crazy part of like you could be your whole true self. Mm-hmm. And people be like, that's not sincere. That's not who he really is. Yeah. And then people fake their lives. Like, you know, it's fake YouTube couples and shit like that. Yeah. And people are so consumed by it. Right. You know what I'm saying? And think that's what life is really supposed to be. It's just, like, it's just weird. Because where do you really have the space on social? Is there really a space on social media to just be unapologetically who you are?
Without hate? No.
Without hate? Yeah. And that's life. Life, you're going to get hate. You know what I'm saying? But I just think you're exposed to more of it, of course, because social media is such a vast pool. Yeah. But, like, I think even, too, like, with me, I would say, like, I just naturally am, like, a positive person. Yeah, yeah. But, like, now it's, like, niggas like, yeah, how'd you beat depression? Or niggas like, yeah, he owned now, he's successful now, he ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, not knowing my brother went to jail or some shit, or like my homie died, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or like somebody lost a baby, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't talk, like niggas is asking me like to see my baby brother, like little pictures of my baby brother, not knowing from like, I want to say like April to like September, I hadn't seen him. Like because of like problems with my pops, you know what I'm saying? Like how that's probably eating me up. Yeah. But I'm seen as just this positive, happy nigga. Yeah. And it's like, there's not a space right now to be a multifaceted person. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I speak positively about mental health and I speak with hope in my words. Yeah. I'm supposed to have it all figured out. Saying I don't know the answer to some shit or being fucked up, it's like, damn, you supposed to be our hero. You supposed to be the nigga that knew everything. Or say like, even with you, what you was saying, like, because you take pictures of guns, you supposed to be some mean nigga. Yeah. And it's like, you can't be multiple things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have sides to you on social media. And even if you show those things, it's like, people just try to pit them against each other. Like, well, you can't be this and this. So which one is it? Yeah. 100%. And also, I think niggas just like I think niggas get on the internet to escape reality and shit. So that's why niggas watch fake YouTube couples, because they're like, this shit is fun. Like, this shit is fun and cool to watch because this is how couples should be. We should be playing pranks on each other. Like, everything's all good. Everything's fun. We go, like, we do this, we do that. Niggas don't want to, like, nigga, imagine if YouTube couples uploaded, like, arguments, like, financial trouble, shit like that. Ain't nobody about to watch that, bro. Like, ain't nobody about to get on the internet to be depressed. You know what I'm saying? So, if you were to, like, really talk about, like, what's going on outside of being the happy nigga or the nigga that everybody see you as, niggas gonna be like, nah, bro. Like, this shit too sad for me. Nobody want to see that. So, it's hard to, like, really be
Like, not saying niggas is fake and not they self, but it's hard to, bro, because social media is just like a highlight reel. It's like, you're not going to post your missed shots in your highlight video you send in at Duke. Like, I'm trying to get in Duke on a scholarship for basketball. I'm not about to send the layup I missed wide open. No, don't put that in there, bro. What y'all niggas on? I'm trying to get scholarship.
But even with that, bro, like I try to make my social media like that's the contradictory. Like that's the catch. It's like, damn, you the nigga that I followed, because when the first follow, the reason why I followed you was because I related to you because I'm depressed too. Mm-hmm. But right now you're not depressed. Yeah, you're happy.
Yeah, niggas
you're in Hawaii.
I was gonna ask that. Like, do niggas expect you to be depressed every day?
It feels like it. I don't want to say it's every day because it you know it's since I have such a vast following, it's different people. Yeah. So how can I really get an understanding of what like the general consensus is? Yeah. But I think like it's definitely like I don't know, like you feel a way. Like I think like I can't be too happy. Like I think I can't show too many wins. Yeah. Even if it's not a lot of them, you know what I'm saying? Like
I do see niggas hating on the wins though.
Niggas hate on the wins, yeah, cause I'm not supposed to win. Right. Like I like the thought of it is like you're not, just like the thought of like what I come from. Like people, that's the thing too. Like a portion of it is what is shown. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas, I know it's hella people that like try to invalidate like my depression or try to invalidate this, and I'm like, nigga, like I can't go to sleep without sleeping pills. Right. And drinking them, like that combination, you know what I'm saying? Like like just things like that. Like I don't have a healthy relationships. Like I just a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. Drug abuse, like you know what I'm saying? Like alcoholism, you know what I'm saying? Like I have like some underlying heart problem that I cannot figure out. You know what I'm saying? Like things that I could share or would not share, but then it's just like if I'm like, man, we used to live on Burt and Joy Road. You feel me? Like. Right. I just got a billboard on Joy Road, or I just bought a crib, or I just moved out and got my own house. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like it's weird. I feel more comfortable sharing the moments when I'm low than I do when I'm high. Yeah, that's because the highs are like the high is what I feel like the highs is what take people apart. Right. Like when like you see fucking Michael Jordan, somebody winning a championship, it's like. The other teams is like, man, fuck that nigga. Next time I see that nigga, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not, like, it's more suffering in the world than there is, like, joy. Uh-huh. But I try to, like, post my wins to show that we can get through the bad moments as well. Because I've been posting like, I don't always want to post about some down shit. You know what I'm saying? Bro. Like,
I feel like in that situation, too, because I've been mildly not healthy mentally. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to say I'm depressed because, like, I feel like if anything happened to niggas, they're like, I'm depressed. Like every single time you feel down, it's not depression, cause I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? So I've been mildly just not myself, and I feel like I don't even know what I was gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say, to be completely honest. What was I saying?
You were saying you're mildly like. Down, you're not depressed.
Yeah. But damn, I don't remember. Move past it. I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm not gonna lie to you, I forgot what I was gonna say. Dog. But like if I talked about how down, this is what I was gonna say. If I talked about how down I was, I feel like it would have made it worse. And like if I was always just like talking about, like that was my personality, just like always talk about how down I am or depressed I was during this time that I was going through, I would eventually mentally actually make myself more depressed than I actually am. Because the more I think or like talk about being like that, the more I'm gonna feel it. The more I'm gonna like accept this, I guess, feeling. For me, at least, because like I said, I'm not all the way, not even at all in a way depressed, in my opinion. So to always talk about something that's like not, I guess, happy would be also depressing and overwhelming mentally, at least for me.
I mean, I feel that. I agree too. I think it's a balance. Like, and that's something I think about all the time. Is just like the yin and yang of things. Because imagine it's people who act happy through their worst moments, and like, bro, you're fine, you good, and they be about to break down and then crack because you've been trying to convince yourself that you're good this whole time. Right. And you're not. Yeah. And like, I think the best thing we have as humans is the ability to feel emotions. You know, so like, even though sadness is not an emotion we want to feel, depression is not something you want to go through, but like once you get after a rainy day that, you know, the sun come out, it's like, fuck, it was just rainy yesterday, nigga, I feel good. Right. And you really appreciate that sunny day versus it being a sunny day every day. You know what I'm saying? Like just the balance of it all is different. Cause like I say when I speak, I mean, you didn't see me like at lectures, you know what I'm saying? Like after I speak, I'm like, fuck. Yeah. Cause I just went to a place, you know what I'm saying? I went through all my worst moments. I'm like, fuck, I tried to kill myself with this, and like, boom, scar on my face. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hella shit that you just reliving, and it's like, fuck. And it just draws you back to that. But I think feeling it, it's important to feel those things too, because I think if I didn't know myself, like if I didn't allow myself to feel those moments, feel those days, right, I wouldn't even know what I look like when I am depressed. It would sneak up on me. Now it don't sneak up on me. Now I'm like, nigga, I see you. Keep it up.
Right, I feel that. Damn. Does that affect, well, I'm sure it does, but how does that affect like you? First of all, was that a reason? Did that play into a reason you switched what you were doing? And how does it affect what you're doing now? Like from MEECHONMARS to Demetrius Harmon.
In what sense?
Like, did that, I don't know, just like, did it affect the way you thought about who you wanted to portray on on the internet?
I definitely think it did. For a while, like, I already was talking about the shit, like, you know, candidly, like in tweets and shit, like, oh, I deal with depression, or oh, like, especially on Tumblr, like Tumblr was a lot safer. Yeah. Like the darker thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right. I wasn't around for Tumblr for that. I had a Tumblr, but I wasn't in that. Like,
Tumblr was crazy. That's where I came from. Was
really?
Like Tumblr. Like I was on Tumblr more than anything. Yeah. And then I just would post my videos on YouTube, but like everything was Tumblr. Yeah. I'll post like my poems or my poetry, like you know, like if I was like suicidal and shit. And there was just a community that I felt understood me. You know what I'm saying? And it was a lot safer.
Tumblr, I hear very good things about old Tumblr.
Old Tumblr was crazy.
I wish old Tumblr was still a thing.
It was crazy. I ain't gonna, because it was just like it's just blogs, so it's like it's just you without, like, you could have a blog. Like, as people I follow, I never seen their face. Yeah, but it was just their interest. Right. You know what I'm saying? We may interact, yada yada. But
that's cool. They should come back. They should try to make a push.
Oh, it's flip for them. Niggas.
It is.
I forget who owns them. I think Yahoo owns them.
Oh, it's bad. Yahoo can't keep shit.
Yeah, Yahoo can't keep shit going. Nigga, they can't. Niggas don't even use Yahoo
for email.
Emails, nigga. But yeah, it's just like when you come from that, and then you go to being more like reclusive to where like, cause Tumblr's not. You're not on Tumblr like, I'm gonna get a job off this. Right. You know, Tumblr like, nigga, it's me. The good, the bad, the ugly, the in between. You feel me? Like, and then you go to Instagram and it's like, link in bio, boom, boom. Like, you really trying to make yourself look good so you can get advertisements and shit like that. Yeah. You know, Twitter, same thing, you know? So it's like, for example, nigga, like, with me being so candid about being like, dealing with like depression and being suicidal and shit like that, like, I can't get life insurance.
Damn, for real?
Like, I got denied for life insurance because suicide. Like, they're scared of the liability of me committing suicide.
Really?
But you think about like the fact that, imagine if I was like, I value getting life insurance more than I value speaking to these like kids and letting them know they're not alone. Yeah. Then which one do I pick? You know what I'm saying? Because I could have chose not to post this shit.
But that shit niggas don't even know about. That's wild. I didn't know about that.
Nigga, me either, until I applied. They like, we looked you up. Hey. Nigga, I don't know. Your life kind of, we don't know about the life expectancy on you, buddy. I'm like, God damn.
Damn, that's wild.
But yeah, just shit like that is just like, I think it was, I could do both, you know, because I would make skits about like mental health, how people view mental health, like if you know what I'm saying, how people treat mental health versus how they treat other illnesses and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, just trying to be as true to myself as I possibly can. Like,
right.
if the wind blows me in this direction, then I should do those things.
Yeah. Maybe, do you think low-key people, because, I mean, clearly depression is not like a happy topic. It's a topic that definitely needs to be talked about, but it's not necessarily like a happy one. Whereas your skits were like niggas laughed about, like it was happy times. Like I had just said, like niggas is watching shit on, like niggas get on the internet to laugh and, you know, play around and shit like that. So you think like the transition from MEECHONMARS being like happy to like Demetrius Harmon, who was like, I guess, depressed. Did that play any role in how niggas treated you after?
I think it added to it. I definitely think, because I still made skits a little bit after.
Uh-huh.
So it was like, it never was like, oh, he's just this depressed nigga.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, oh, this is a nigga that makes skits and he depressed.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, oh, shit, both. You know, so it was just like, for me, it added to it because it was like, I'm able to be seen as a more whole...
As a person? Yeah.
Versus just like this product, this skit,
right. Yeah.
this hoodie, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But you're seeing me as a person, you're able to, like, for the most part, people are able to accept me for the ups and the downs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
The people who don't aren't typically like people who subscribe to me or follow me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the people who support me and like appreciate me and like care about what I gotta say, like, they're happy when I do happy shit, when I look good. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't tweet too often, I come back to Twitter after like deleting the app for like a month. They're like, damn, nigga, we was worried about you.
Yeah.
And it's like, you good, you ate. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's positivity because there's a certain community now that they know something's wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I think, like, for example, when my parents found out about me being, like, self-harming and stuff like that, like, it's like, damn, now we're aware.
Mm-hmm.
So it may be annoying that they, like, checking on me all the time, but at least somebody cared. Like, I can feel, like, that they care versus before they didn't know, so they wasn't checking.
Yeah, exactly. And then that's hard, too. Like, telling people about that?
Oh, yeah, but it shouldn't be.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah. What were we... Originally, this conversation was about switching up shit.
Uh-huh.
Like when you switch up what you do or anything like that. I feel like niggas who do photography a lot. Like you get known for something, niggas is praising you for some shit you... Like, nigga, I take pictures of landscapes and niggas love that. Eventually, I'm going to take a picture of like a portrait of somebody. Not even in a landscape setting. Niggas going to be like, hold up. Hold up now. When did you start your brand?
In like 2011. I was in like 7th grade.
Was it always You Matter?
No. It was like Dope Society or some shit first. You know, like some kid shit, bro. Like
some kid Detroit shit?
Some kid, man. And then it was...
You had niggas with buffs on?
No.
Babies with buffs on?
No, never that.
Cartoon.
Dog, niggas love the baby buff joint with a stack of money next to it. Oh my gosh.
Baby
niggas
bottle full of lean.
Those, bro.
Baby bottle full of lean.
Baby bottle buffs, nigga. And then I think it was like the next one was Golden Life Clothing.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just like the thought of like liking gold. You know what I'm saying? Like think about like King Tut and shit. Like just a life, like at the end of your life, you surrounded by gold. You know,
mm-hmm.
Not even just like the thought of the jewelry or like the value of that.
Hold on 1 second.
But not just the thought of like the jewelry and the value of gold, but like if you've done everything you feel about like successful, like you, at the end of your life, you feel successful because you deem yourself worthy.
Mm-hmm.
You've lived a golden life.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like that was just the umbrella at that. And so I started doing like Detroit based shit, like Detroit raised,
right?
Shit like that. And that was like all of high school,
right?
And then I want to say like 11th grade year. That's when I really was like, fuck. There's just niggas in my ear like, what you gonna do? Make skits for the rest of your life?
Damn.
Boom. Like, cause I don't want to go to college.
Damn.
But it's like, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. And
I'm defending my dreams with everything in me, but I realistically don't know what I want to do.
Yeah.
And I want to say like 12th grade year, 11th grade year, I made these like hoodies that said "Be Happy." These hats that say "Be Happy."
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like in the text of like, what do you want to be?
Yeah.
And like, be happy.
Happy.
Be happy. You know what I'm saying? And so that just made like that text bubble, like a hoodie. I mean a hat.
Mm-hmm. But
then still, like I was just in school, fucked up. And then it became You Matter once like I was like writing like a suicide, like I wrote a suicide like poem.
Okay.
Just to get it out. Like a lot of shit I do is just to get it out. Like
right.
I feel like the best, like that's what led me to like art is that I can like express these feelings and
mm-hmm.
separate them from me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're out of my system now. And I was writing shit like I felt like I needed to hear, like, cause I have this imposter syndrome where I'm like, the shit I'm doing don't mean nothing. Like, I'm not even supposed to be here, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, you look to your left, you look to your right, these niggas cooking you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these
Yeah.
niggas doing way better than you.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, like, I was writing a bunch of shit out. Like, the word matters kept coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not on everyone, but, like, it kept coming up and, like, your work matters. Your voice matters. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
boom, boom. And I'm just like, you matter.
Yeah.
And I just did that. I made, like, some shirts. Because that's just how I was used to getting my art out.
Right.
That wasn't through, like, skits and shit like that. Sold some shirts, yada, yada. And then I want to say, like, a year later, I stopped selling the shirts because they niggas wasn't really buying them. Niggas really fucking with them. And I'm like, damn, niggas ain't fucking with my shit. And then I just stopped doing them. And I want to say, like, I started making hoodies again, just for myself. I made a hoodie for myself because I just needed. I wear a hoodie, like, even right now when I put this hoodie on, it's just like comfort.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I always put my hood on, like like my hood be on like this type shit, like just to hide. You know what I'm saying? Like hide from the world.
Yeah.
I always got like my sleeves down like this. You feel me? Like just to like you feel comfortable in that space.
Right.
And like a comfort hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why even I had like the blanket on. Shit. Like niggas rarely see me just t-shirt shorts. Like you're not really gonna see me like not covered up. And it's just a way of protecting myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It's always been a thing since I was a kid. But then so I made the hoodies for myself. And I put like, you know, your mental health, your resistance shit on like the bicep.
Right.
And I made it for myself and then niggas was fucking with it. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna sell them. And then from there it's been like history. And I felt that I was on the right path. Not on the right path, but I almost didn't do it. Cause my uncle passed away. The uncle I was telling you about earlier. Yeah. He passed away like couple days before. He passed away like I want to say I found out like November 2nd. We released on like November 8th. Yeah. So it was just like, damn, do I like even give a fuck about any of this shit anymore? Yeah. And then I released it. Niggas love that shit. And it was just ever since then we just been trying to do my best to do something bigger than myself.
Right. That's the goal though, huh? Just be, cause it's not always about you. Like everything that, like niggas would assume that like just because you did some shit or like just because like you got big for some shit, like it's all about you or some shit like that. Not knowing that like this is for the people who feel just like me. Like a lot of my work and a lot of my photography is like for niggas who come from situations like me. Cause growing up, nigga, nobody was preaching to do photography. I didn't know that niggas could even become photographers at all. So I'm in a position where it's still niggas that's just like me. Still little kids that's just like me in that same situation. Not knowing that they can do something other than play basketball or rap. So niggas would be like, yeah, like making it seem like it's all about you and shit. But at the end of the day, bro, I do this shit for things bigger than like outside of just me.
It's crazy you say that because my homie Tylen Harris, we just tell these type of conversations all the time, and he like, you know, I do it because ain't nobody ever tell me like, cause he a fashion designer. He's like, ain't nobody ever tell me like I can make it out of my mama's house sewing. Right. You know, like nobody's teaching these little black boys that they can do that. Right. You know, like realistically, like who are we looking up to? You know what I'm saying? Even if you see Virgil, Louis Vuitton, you're not really knowing the steps he took to get to that. It's no classes, it's no, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no podcast, it ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Like really a like in our community that's helping niggas. So it's like, I think if you doing it, I think to do anything, you gotta do it for yourself first. Like, that's where it come from. Right. But you always want to leave something bigger than yourself. Yeah, 100%. Because I feel like the message through like even just like the hoodies, like the You Matter message, like growing up in like certain black households, like you're not, I wouldn't say you're not allowed to be depressed, but in some situations, like if you don't feel good or like you're having these thoughts or you don't feel right mentally, but you don't even know why because you're a kid, tell your parents about it. Like you got a roof over your head, you ate. You got no reason to feel down. Some parents, not like my mom would never do that. I'm sure other people's parents would never do that. But like
In certain households, that's how it is. So growing up, you always got to have like this tough, like outer skin and shit. Like you don't feel pain. You don't cry. Like going to school where I went to school at, growing up where I went to, like, grew up at, niggas wasn't crying. Like niggas wasn't in touch with their emotions and shit. So I think it's important for somebody that comes from that same place and look like these people are like, it's okay to cry, nigga. It's okay to be depressed. Like, it's okay to be down once in a while. I feel like a lot of people need that.
No, definitely.
Even within photography. Like, it's okay to not feel like you're at where you want to be. Like, these days I wake up like, I don't know if I keep doing it. Not necessarily like recently, but starting out definitely it's like, damn, I don't know, bro. Am I good enough? It's okay to feel like that. Niggas need to feel like, but on the internet, it'll be seeming like niggas need to feel like they always winning. They always doing something. They always doing something to progress themselves.
And that's where the challenges kick in too, because I think like, even like say like with you right now, I don't know if this is like coping or not a coping mechanism or just like a natural reaction, but like I think like I noticed I would do it where like I'd be talking to niggas, I'm like, yeah, man, sometimes you want to fucking die, but like not right now, like you know what I'm saying, to distance yourself from that for the sake of reaction, you know what I'm saying, like, because I want to say recently too, like it's been days where I'm like, fuck, I don't know what the fuck I want to do in my life, and just lay there like, am I doing what make me happy? Am I going where I want to go? Right. And then what if I decide I want to do something else? Can I even do that? Am I even allowed? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I even look? What if I decide I want to rap?
I was just thinking that today, bro. Like what if I really just was like, bro, I want to rap now? Like, how niggas gonna react to that?
It's crazy to think, because it's crazy that our first reaction is like what people think, but it's just like, it also is reinforced. Like, all we hear is people's thoughts every day. That's why I try to take breaks from Twitter a lot. Right. Because Twitter, like, is literally just thoughts. Opinions, like, you're only reading thoughts and opinions. So when you take a minute to, like, detox from that, your natural thoughts come back.
Hold on. Before you go on with that, speaking, bro, I posted some shit on Twitter today, because this is a good example of that. Posted some shit on Twitter today. It was 4 pictures. And I asked niggas to pick one picture for a thumbnail. Choose which picture y'all think would be the best thumbnail for this video I got. I didn't ask for anything else. Just one picture. Just pick a picture. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Niggas was like, I'm going to choose number 2 because the rest of them are, the contrast is off and this and that and blah, blah, blah. These aren't as good as this one. But I didn't ask for all that, bro. Like, that's where it's like the internet could get overwhelming for some people. You ask niggas just like for an opinion, not even an opinion, just to pick a picture. They didn't ask for a reason, just pick a picture.
But you gotta think about what the internet is. The internet empowers opinions.
That's what I'm saying.
So everybody just feel like they gotta talk all the time. Like, I've been practicing silence on social media because it's like, why you ain't tweeting? I don't got nothing to say. I'm not doing it. Like, I'm gonna come back when I got work to show, or if I got opinions to give. Yeah, that mean something. Right. Even if they're meaningless, like even if they're dumb thoughts. But I don't got shit to share right now, so I don't have to. Like, niggas gotta be in every comment. Niggas, bro. Like, even my mom would do shit like that. Like, I'm like, she's like, I'm in this argument with this girl in this Facebook group. I'm like, who? Some girl. I'm like, do you know her? No, but she said, or like she'll be in arguments and comments on my skits and shit. Like, cause I'll film her room, and her room will look crazy cause she like makes jewelry, so it's like beads and shit everywhere. Yeah. And somebody like, a dirty ass room. And she, well, first off, bitch. I'm like, Ma, you don't know this person. It don't matter. Don't exert your energy into that. Like, to the point where you just arguing with a complete stranger.
That's a defense mechanism, though. How? Because like, if somebody said that to you in real life, like that would be the reaction.
But it's not. It's not real life.
I know, cause I do the same shit, and I gotta remember like these. I don't even know these. Niggas.
I don't know these niggas, and these niggas don't know me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think like that's what like social media, internet, like with like, cause for a long time I never received like negative energy. Yeah. Like about things I care about. Like if a nigga like I don't like that skit, it's like, all right, whatever. Right. Give a fuck. Like, all right, I'm gonna make another Vine tomorrow, nigga. See if you like that bitch. But like nigga, I didn't put my like blood, sweat, and tears into like You Matter. Right. And niggas is like, this nigga using y'all for depression money. Yeah. And then I'm like, all right, we just donated X amount of $1,000 to such and such. And we're going to do that again. And we're going to throw a free event. And we giving away free hoodies. And we doing this. Like, You know what I'm saying? But then when niggas try to discredit some shit that you care about, it's like,
that shit hurt.
fuck, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I done got in arguments about some shit before, and it is spiraled.
Yeah.
Because I forget who I am. I'm trying to respond as a person.
Yeah.
Forgetting that, like, I do have 1 million followers.
Right.
And if I respond with hate, they throwing hate at me, I'm taking this hate.
Mm-hmm.
And it's causing this fire in me. I'm adding my whatever feeling I put on top of it to make this big ass hate ball.
Right.
And I'm throwing it back at them.
Yeah.
But not just that. It's niggas behind me that's throwing their hate on top of that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And now it's bigger than life. You know what I'm saying? And how would I feel if I responded to this girl back with hate and something happened to her?
Mm-hmm.
When I could have just left that alone and like took it in or like deflected off of me. Like that's what I've been practicing. Social media is like, it's not always about me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it might just be something going on with them. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that where you have to just practice deflecting versus receiving and giving back.
Yeah. Harder said than done.
No, definitely. I'll quote tweet some shit and type it out and delete it before sending it out. Or sometimes I'll send some shit out. I'm like, I'm doing too much. Doing too much.
Maybe I should do that, bro, because I be snapping on niggas.
I see you all the time. I'm like, damn. So you telling me because I'm a black man with a gun? But it's just like, bro, like realistically, like I don't want to be sitting in my house upset about some shit from somebody that don't know me, and somebody sitting in their house upset about me responding. Neither one of us know each other.
Right.
It's such a disconnect with words.
Yeah.
Like conversation, you can have a conversation, but there's not really too many places where you can have a conversation. Even fucking Clubhouse. You can't have a conversation on this Clubhouse because it's a power dynamic. It's a nigga that's moderating the shit. The nigga kick you at any point in time.
I've never been on Clubhouse.
Clubhouse is not fun.
You been on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very lucky. First of all, I don't like really got the time to just like sit and have conversations on a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's too much. And I'm just not. I'm shy.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't really be talking like that. I talk to my friends and shit.
I be whispering and shit. Like, would you say me speak up? Like, shit, fucking, how y'all doing?
Right, bro. Like, I don't know what to say, bro.
Get this nigga, send this nigga to the gulag. I'm like, God damn. Fuck. I blew it.
Yeah, bro. I can't. Social media is a crazy place.
It was something you were saying earlier that I wanted to touch on, but I forgot to.
It was before the podcast?
No, it was in the podcast, but we switched it up. We switched up what we was talking about.
Oh, I did.
I was just letting you talk though, because I like where you was going with the shit. I forgot what I was gonna say though, but I don't know. I really don't know what you were saying. I feel like I just fucked up your train of thought too. You were saying social media a crazy place.
It is a crazy place. Just because like you said, like it gives a bunch of people an insight into like this small part of your life. Which is why it's like hard to transition into doing something else. Cause like people think this is who you are. Like this is like, because you show me that this is who you are. Like because I show you I shoot guns, nigga, I'm a nigga with guns.
You the gun nigga.
I'm the gun nigga.
You ammunition.
like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm the Navy SEALs photographer nigga.
Dog.
The hood Navy SEALs.
That'd be hard.
It would be hard. Look, I don't fuck with the military though. But regardless though. Like, giving niggas a little insight into who you are. Not even just a little small. Like, they might even not be who you are. Just a little insight into what you do. Now niggas is like, this is that nigga. This is a mean hood nigga with guns. Scary nigga.
I remember what I wanted to touch on.
Okay.
I'm going to respond to what you said, though.
Huh?
I'm going to respond to what you said first.
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely what niggas be like. But you got to think, like, niggas don't like, you got a miscellaneous drawer? Do you have a miscellaneous drawer?
All these drawers are miscellaneous.
You know how crazy it is just looking in the drawer? What the fuck? But if you just put shit in the category, it's like, oh, damn, the book's over there. All right, where.
Yeah.
Them the self-help books. All right. But them the self-help books written by a white nigga. You know, like, you can categorize it. So it's like when people look at you and you like, oh, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this, and I'll do this. But I also want to do this later. It's like, fuck, how do I categorize this nigga?
Right.
For me to feel better and easier for me to understand this person.
True.
And like, as humans, we're not supposed to fit into a box. We're forever evolving.
Complex beings.
We're complex beings. And that's how life should be. But you gotta think like, they call us the multifaceted generation.
Yeah.
You know, to the multi-hyphenated. That's what they say. Where it's like, I do this and I do this. But you gotta think like our parents' generation is like,
They did.
You're a
one thing.
plumber.
Yeah.
And that's it, nigga.
That's one thing.
You're a plumber and a
Electrician.
father, nigga.
Yeah, that's it.
They buy your plumber father Christian.
You're not getting no bitches off that bio, bro. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you don't need no bitches. You married. You've been married for 30 years and you hate your wife.
It's not a way to live, bro. It's no way.
Hey,
to
y'all
live.
don't even live together. Y'all don't even live together. You still married.
Or they live together. They just sleep in separate rooms.
They sleep in separate rooms. He's sleeping in a basement. Dog. They got a fucking duplex.
What were you about to say?
You was talking earlier. You was talking about like you feel like kids need to see that, like the photographer,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
being able to just see like I come from the same thing and I've done this. Like,
Yeah.
I think a thing I've faced with social media a lot is like niggas don't know me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't know where I'm from. Niggas don't know who I come from. Like what my parents have been through, what I've been through.
Right.
So you know me. You know what I'm saying? When I respond on some nigga shit, it's like
Yeah.
that's me.
Right.
Social media, it's like think about going back to the boxes again. It's like, all right, you're a mental health advocate,
Mm-hmm.
so you should look like this.
Yeah.
You supposed to be clean cut, always positive,
Yeah.
responding to people with respect,
Yeah.
dignity,
Yeah.
yada yada. And I'm in the comments like, nigga, fuck you, bitch. What the fuck you talking about? And it's like, what? You know what I'm saying? Whoa, you. I thought I mattered. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that's how niggas be, bro. But it's like, then I can't be myself. Like, I
Right.
get caught in the trap of like, all right, let me not respond how I want to.
But that's how you would respond to a nigga in real life.
That's how I respond in real life. But niggas don't know that because in their mind, what they made me up to be
Yeah.
is not. That's not just who I am. I'm a mental health advocate. 'Cause I've been through this shit.
Yeah.
But I'm also a nigga from Joy Road.
Exactly.
I'm also, you know what I'm saying, like a person from Detroit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like there's just a certain way we talk to each other.
Yeah, like
you know what
my
I'm saying?
my
Like,
friends is nigga.
I'm friends
niggas
with
from
niggas.
Joy Road. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
there's just an environment that like y'all ain't really seen me in, so y'all assume I'm this way and I'm this way, but
Yeah.
I can be both of them.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the problem. That's the disconnect because it's like we want more people that look like us, that act like us in these spaces that are mental health advocacy or. You know, like just these roles where like you supposed to have like a suit and a tie and they're usually taken up by like clean cut white people.
Right.
But we have to learn how to accept these people as they are because you could be both.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's niggas who used to fucking gangbang and turned their life over to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? But still got them tendencies.
Yeah.
Still got it in them. You know what I'm saying? Like so it's just like we have to start learning how to see people in their entirety versus
Yeah.
what we just want them to be. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I think that's more inspired than anything. You know what I'm saying? For me to like I was in a clubhouse and it was talking there like, you know, we need like, you know, you want to get through to these kids about how they can like financial literacy and shit.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna listen to payroll before they listen to, you know, some nigga come in here in a suit that don't look like them, don't look like they come from where you come from.
Exactly.
Because how can you relate? And so
Yeah.
say when I speak at like, when I like, you know, like we'll go like to it's a school, George Washington Carver Academy,
Mm-hmm.
and they like I think I can't remember the principal said like they should like parents like 95% of parents on Section 8. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
low income community. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like and just go there. I donate shit. Took them out to like movies, pizza parties, just what I can because the principal was my old teacher.
Yeah.
And just trying to support them and like you know adopt them and do whatever they need from me.
Yeah.
But when I go there, bro, like I'm talking to the kids. And nigga, little ass boy fucking with me. I'm like, nigga, get your bitch ass.
Yeah, yeah.
And we roasting each other. Me and the little boy is roasting each other, bro. Like going back and forth. But I got his respect for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not too far from you. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
I can get back down to your level and fuck with you, nigga. Like I'm not too.
Right.
Nigga, I beat your ass in here. Then we go 30. You feel me? Like that's the
Yeah.
vibe.
Right.
And so then when I come in and I'm like after the pizza party, I'm like, yeah, nigga, like shit. I mean, I was making them. Like, I thought you used to make skits. And I'm like, no, I was, but that just shit wasn't making me happy. You shouldn't do nothing that don't really make you happy as a person,
Right.
regardless of what you feel like you should be doing
Yeah.
and what somebody telling you should be doing.
Uh-huh.
I got their attention now because they like, damn, I respect this nigga as a person,
Yeah.
and I'm also gonna listen to what he gotta say because it's not just some bullshit. Like, it's not some nigga that just had it all figured out from
Just
the
some
jump.
nigga in a suit.
It's some nigga in a suit. I barely wear suits. I always like, nigga, you didn't see me. I gave lectures of some sandals and a hoodie, nigga, a black hoodie, and nigga, I really rarely be wearing some shit that like look like, all right, this nigga is past me.
Right. Yeah. I agree with that. Cause that's at the end of the day, bro, who are you gonna listen to? For real. Like, if I got on the internet and just showed niggas photography, like I'm a photographer, that's it. And like, nigga, that's what you know me for. That's all I talk about. Like, that's what, like, you know what I'm saying? The niggas that's like me, cause like I said, like niggas assume I'm mean, but like nigga, I'm a nerd. Like I grew up watching certain shit. I grew up listening to certain shit. Like there's other parts about me outside of being the hood nigga who take pictures of hood niggas. You know what I'm saying? But a hood nigga is going to respect that and listen to the shit that I got to say about photography because I'm also a hood nigga or a nigga from the hood. Whereas if I tried to walk into the hood nigga, but if I tried to walk into the hood and I can't relate to none of these niggas because I'm not from there, I got on a suit, I don't talk like these niggas. Niggas gonna be like, bro, who are you?
Who is this nigga, bro? They gonna clown you, and they ain't gonna pay you either, nigga.
And they just not gonna respect you. They just not gonna respect you. They're not gonna respect what you do, cause it's like, who are you? But like, it's niggas from places like me that'll listen to me about photography. It's probably niggas who follow me who don't do photography, but can respect it because I'm from there. They can relate to me. Like I'm more than just a photographer on the internet. I care about black people. Very openly care about black people. Damn, nigga, you popular?
Man, it's just hey, man. It's just the Instagram notification, brother.
Okay.
Yeah, nigga, you popular.
Hey.
You probably blowing us up.
Who is that? But no, for real though. Like I care about black people. But like niggas see that. So like now it's like, oh, this nigga a photographer, but he also care about this. A nigga photographer, but he also this. Nigga photographer, but he can talk about Dragon Ball Z, nigga. Like it's more layers to a nigga than just what they do on the internet. But I think people get so caught up with just that one thing that they don't even look for the miscellaneous joy. They just looking like for the books that's in alphabetical order.
Yeah. It make you feel safer.
Yeah.
It's more comforting.
Easier to find shit. You know what I'm saying? Easier to see what you're looking for.
I don't even got shit in my bio, nigga. I literally have nothing in my bio except @youmatter.com.
I have no idea what to put in my bio, bro. My bio is on Twitter is very cool photographer. It was street nigga with a camera, but I'm trying to get verified. And on Twitter, nigga, it's literally just my email. I mean, not Twitter, Instagram. Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, man, because you break out of that feeling of like I categorize myself.
Yeah.
Like,
first of all, you ever seen a nigga with a very long?
I'm not reading that shit,
bro. Like nigga
with emojis and shit.
Yeah. Snapchat.
Christian, plumber, black, married. Organ donor.
I should put that in my just plumber.
Bro, but it's like, oh my God, I don't know. Like, I know we kind of drifted off topic. We've been like dancing around like, it's like this is Detroit and this is Metro Detroit.
Right.
We've been talking about Metro Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
But I think like, say like Angelo.
Mm-hmm.
Angelo makes music now. Angelo doesn't do skits.
Yeah.
And when he first started doing music, I think a concern of his was like, damn, like, you know, like, because he had Dope Island, he had a whole different page for his music. And he wasn't promoting his music on Dope Island, though he had like 1.45 million.
Right.
I'm like, nigga, like, this a head start that most niggas don't got. Even if like 10%, even if 1% of that million listen, that's like 10,000, 100,000. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like 10,000. 10,000. It's like 10,000. I think I don't fucking know.
For 10%?
1%.
Oh, 1%. Yeah, that's 10,000.
Yeah. I said 10,000 and 100,000 because my math was off.
Yeah.
So niggas could be like, this nigga can't. You know, fuck it.
Yeah.
But it's 10,000. It's for sure 10,000. But that's 10,000 people that other niggas don't have.
Right.
That got to start from the bottom, bro. There's no reason why you're scared to use this. You know what I'm saying? But it's scary to do something that niggas not used to you doing. This something you really care about.
Yeah. Because
a lot of times we doing shit, we just stumble into shit. Skits, niggas stumbled into skits, bro.
Yeah.
And now we just known for it, and it was so easy. But it's like, damn, what do I really care to do? And you sit and think that, and you're like, damn, I want to make music. And you put your heart into something, and niggas like, go back to them fucking skits. You know what I'm saying? But like, I was telling him, like, just how you had to make a footing and like
the skits.
Yeah, and the skits, just how you had to make a footing with skits. Like, at some point, you didn't have no followers of skits.
Yeah. And
over the years of just consistent effort, you garnered a fanship. You know what I'm saying? And it blew.
Yeah.
I'm like, so just don't give up on your music because it's something that like you're not getting the same results.
It's a good example.
Like, it be certain shit when I post that I care about, like my TED Talk. I post my TED Talk. I think that TED Talk got like 10,000 views. Now I got 1 million followers. I could post a skit today right now and that bitch get 1 million views.
Right.
And it hurt because I'm like, niggas not like this. Some nigga, you see me that day, nigga.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, like, can't nobody take that away from me. That shit felt good for me.
Right.
And if 10,000 people watch that shit, then all right, that's 10,000 people that now are like, damn, this nigga. I might check into this nigga because he's saying some shit that I like to hear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, if you just keep that consistency, bro, at whatever it is you starting, it's new. So you gon' like I think I lose 1,000 followers a week.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll be like 6,000 people unfollowed you, 5,000 people followed you.
Right.
So 6,000 people might unfollow me because like, this nigga ain't doing skits no more.
Yeah.
And 5,000 people might have followed me because they're like, damn, I like the shit he doing. So it's just like getting out the people that don't give a fuck about what you doing or seeing you as whole.
Which is good.
It's amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's a detox. And
Yeah.
it just take that learning curve to get to it.
True. 100%. That's not an attitude a lot of niggas have, though, because you will see, oh, like, if you're used to getting this many views on something or this many likes on something and you fuck around and do some new shit and it don't get that many, niggas like, nah. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Like, I'm losing my likes, I'm losing followers and shit like that. But when you actually care about being happy and the shit you want to do, none of that shit really matter for real. Because if 1,000 niggas unfollow you for some shit that you actually care about, fuck them niggas. That's crazy, bro.
Nigga, look how many people like this picture.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
And look how many people like this video.
Damn.
Just some, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's like, damn, like, I had a photo shoot day. I found somebody. I heard their story. I listened to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even previously before when I did like breast cancer shit, it should probably have like 6 comments out of 1 million niggas. Yeah, it's like, damn, how do I keep continuing with this shit if I really care? Right. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. I hear you. No, that makes sense though. I think a lot of niggas will see that and be like, nah, bro, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. And nigga, I did that for a little bit. Like, niggas is loving this gun shit. Like, niggas is interested in this shit.
Can I get a gun pic?
Yeah, bro. Right there. There's one right there. Don't touch that.
I'm not gonna touch it.
Don't touch that.
Hey, this one time.
You talking about the first time I met you?
No. That's not the time.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about when I came over your house when I was drunk.
Oh, bro. Don't even talk about that. Don't even talk about that.
Oh my god, dog.
Like, what is this nigga doing?
Bro, this nigga, was it Thad's?
Yeah.
So, I know how to work a gun, but I'm drunk. You know what I'm saying? And there's just a fear. Like, if somebody drunk and they got a gun in their hands, like, all right, hey. I come in this nigga house and they just got a gun unattended on the table. I don't know what's going on with this bitch. I'm just looking at it.
Talking about unattended.
Bro. There's 8 people in your house surrounding this gun. We playing spin the gun, nigga. It's unattended. The gun is unattended, bro. It should be up. Put that bitch up. Put it in the cage.
It wasn't even mine.
I understand. I'm not saying it was yours. But it got in my hands.
But you understand how, like, I just don't, like, I see guns, I don't even react.
I didn't. What you mean? Like, you don't look at them?
Like, I see them and I just, like, keep moving on. I shot with this girl yesterday and she got a gun. And, like, she was like, all right, I'm going to grab the strap now. I was like, all right, nigga. And she just reached over on the table and grabbed it. I said, that been there this whole time? She was like, yeah. It's like, bro, I didn't even notice that shit. Like, I probably looked at it too, though. Like, I'm standing right next to it.
That shit like table salt to you.
Yeah. So, anyway.
Nigga said, I didn't notice the gun.
I literally did not notice that shit at all. Swear to God. Didn't notice it. I was like, bro, it's a gun right here. I don't notice. But anyway, yeah, go ahead. Finish.
Oh, yeah, I just picked that bitch up. I'm looking at the bitch. He's like, oh, hey. I'm like, bro, relax, calm down. Chill out, goddamn. It was just funny to me. Because y'all just be having guns around this bitch like Legos.
Got to, bro. Got to. But anyway, bro, that was great talk. Loved it. Amazing. Glad to have you on.
You don't think it was too long-winded?
Nah, not really. Niggas like, bro, niggas always tell me every single time I drop a podcast, like, I wish it was longer. I like the, like, 35-minute-ish.
This bitch was an hour for sure.
It was an hour. It literally 59 minutes right here.
Yeah, it was an hour for sure.
But it's probably going to wrap it up. Thank you, Meech, for coming on the podcast.
Let me wrap it.
Go ahead.
What you usually end it with?
I just be saying, I just thank people for listening and tell them to subscribe. And then.
What we on? We on Apple?
We
on Apple Podcast?
Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube.
YouTube. That's it?
Anchor.
Some
other platforms.
Fuck is Anchor?
That's how I upload the podcast. It's like a distribution.
Yeah. All right, man. Appreciate y'all fucking with the boys. You know, we on Anchor and shit. We on Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you listen to this shit at, man. We appreciate you. Whether you're in your car, you in the bathroom, you shitting on the toilet. I be listening to podcasts when I'm on the toilet. If you with your shorty, if with your side shorty, it don't matter, man. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? This has been The Speaks.
You hear him
With Meech.
speaking,
And I'm sitting in a seat.
sitting.
And I'm rapping with no beat. I like my chicken shawarma with extra meat.
Pause. I knew you
I
was
like
gonna say
my tacos with extra beef.
that. Okay.
If you want a beef, where you want to meet?
Okay.
On the beach. No, I really used to rap though.
All right, bro.
I used to freestyle.
That's gonna wrap it up.
Cause that was.
Yeah. All right, bro. I appreciate y'all, man.
That was a pun.
I usually say let's get it at the end. If you want to say it.
No.
Let's get it.